This is A-Game. Fast acting, long lasting, with no side effects.
Hey all my Crimsonites, and welcome to the Crimson Cure channel, where we embrace our femininity, increase our womanly values, and celebrate our brothers. So join me on our feminine journey to learn, heal, and grow. Hey there, my Crimsonites, and welcome to the Crimson Cure channel. I'm your host, femininity coach, and author of the Crimson Cure, and this is my perspective. So what we're talking about today is single Black women are doomed to whoredom. And when I say single, I mean the perpetually single, the ones who you're not suitable to be a wife. Men don't want you for that. They don't want you. They don't want to marry you. You're just unsuitable. You're independent. You are stable, like old girl with the blue hair said. Okay. You have everything that you need. A man can't come in and upgrade. He can't come in and do anything with you because you've got everything on lock. You're in your 30s. You're in your 40s. No man has ever chosen you to be married to it all for any reason, or if you did, you got divorced real quick and you ain't found a man yet. And it's been 10, 15, 20 years since your marriage ended and you're not stable enough. You're not stable. You're not suitable to be a wife. What I'm going to do is I'm going to share a video with Sister Auntie Shahrazad Ali. I want you to take a quick listen to that. And then we're going to get back and we're going to cook. Okay? So let me go ahead. Let me share the screen. And here we go.
Yeah, you ain't surprised at that. In fact, many of our women don't cook. And they go around saying they think it's something to be proud of. I don't cook. They brag on it. Many of our young girls can't boil water. Can't boil an egg, can't do anything. And they think that's cute because we don't have mothers in the community anymore as much teaching how to cook. We buy everything out. We don't know what we eat. Snails, raccoons, squirrels. We don't know how to identify meat. And so our families have been so torn apart and we have been made to hate each other. And the other reasons is that every problem that the white woman has had with the white man, they have pushed those issues on us, or we have adopted those issues and decided that that was our problem too. When I keep saying we don't have nothing to do with the white woman and what she got going with her man. We trying to deal with our own. And as a result of our frustration and our anger, many of our men have left us to go to women of other nationalities because they feel like they can get along with them better. It's not because they're better women, but they haven't suffered the same kind of traumas that we have from childhood growing up. What we saw, what we did, and all of the things we had to go through. And so their mood is better. They ain't mad all the time like us. You know, we be uptight. We have unrealistic expectations, and the unrealistic expectations has been our downfall. We have made up ideas about what a relationship and a husband or a man is supposed to be like. We don't mind having a man as long as he don't act like a man. We could be with him, but if we start coming up in that kind of give some instructions to say how he wants things and what we supposed to do. Oh, we go get everybody then. Oh, no, you trying to tell me what to do. Somebody need to tell us what to do. It's obvious we don't know what to do. Everywhere I go, people say that final thing. We just need to come together. We just need to get in unity. Well, most of us can't get in unity with the people we live with the people we've been with all our life. We can't get in unity with them. So that can't be the total goal. We're going to have forced unity. See, not getting along is a luxury. Being able to disagree, break up, make up, and all of that, that's a luxury. But there will come a time based on things that we all need to survive and where we're going to need a man, where we're going to get past a whole lot of what we got going now. It's just going to fade away. Like Trump said, it's going to poof. It'll disappear. It's not going to be there. But for right now, the man's role would be to protect and provide. Now, when we say provide, that don't mean buy you every kind of weave you want that costs $800 or $900. It don't mean buy you every kind of Gucci and Fendi and Louis Vuitton. That ain't what provide means. He's going to provide direction and guidance love, affection, discipline for our children, and help with all of those kind of things. Provide ideas. Yeah, you ain't surprised at that.
Okay, so we're gonna stop sharing. So you were able to hear the sister, and I'm 100% on board with everything that she said. Um, Here's the deal. The reason why I'm saying you're doomed to a life of whoredom, I'm not just talking about sexual whoredom. And it would almost seem as though the clip I showed you doesn't have a strong tie to what I'm saying. But what she was talking about in the clip were the things that make women suitable to be wives, and how Black women don't have skill sets. Black women don't have wifely skill sets, so you're not suitable to be a wife. I don't have electrician skill set. I've never been to school to be an electrician. I don't know the first thing about the safety. I don't know the first thing. I don't know the first rule about nothing. And when it comes to being an electrician, I have no idea. None. Okay? I'm gonna electrocute the whole city of Chicago and my fool self if I get around trying to do anything with any wire or anything like that. So I'm not qualified to be an electrician because I don't have the skill set to do that. Right? When you don't have the skill set to do something, then that means you're not qualified to do that thing. Just a man liking you and you ready to be in the house with a man doesn't make you wife material, and it doesn't give you the skill set of a wife. Too many of our Black women take pride, like the sister said, in not being able to do and not wanting to do domestic duties in the home. Cooking is but one of them. Y'all make cooking this monumental thing, like y'all gotta go slaughter the goats. And no, you don't. Cooking is convenient. In 2022 in America, cooking is one of the most convenient parts of the domestic duties that you can do. But there are other things. There's washing, there's cleaning. Many of you don't do that well. You do surface cleaning, straightening up. Straightening up is not cleaning, okay? Because when you look around your house and the corners of your house is cobweb, dusty, and nasty, your house dirty, beloved. I don't care if you did finally pick up that pair of jeans that's been sitting on your that's been laid on the couch for 2 weeks. I don't care if you finally did that. I'm looking at my floor cockeyed if I see like a piece of dust somewhere. One little bitty thing. We got to steam the whole thing now. Okay, over again. Because I'm not feeling it. I look at the crevices and the, what is that? You know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't cleaning out your sink and all of that. You know, clean the trap of the sink out. Clean your garbage disposal if you got one of them. Spray it down with some bleach or something. Steam it, whatever. However you do it, it needs to be done. Y'all don't wipe counters down. Y'all don't wipe refrigerator handles. I goes around the house and will wipe down around where the light switches is at. Because your hands is, you know, you got oil on your hand. You got, you know what I'm saying? I keep lotion and shea butter and all that kind of stuff. So that stuff make a mark after a while around your doorknobs and such. And y'all got kids and stuff. You know, a kid gonna, you know, all that kind of stuff. Disinfect. You don't do that. You leave clothes strolled all around. A lot of you leave your underwear, your bras, your this, your that. Everything is everywhere. It's complete chaos. It's complete chaos. And you think it's fine. You kicking stuff out of the way as you come in and out. And then you don't have a man. What am I talking about? Whoredom. The reason I'm going into these skill sets, you know, your little baby ripped their shirt and you ready to buy a new shirt instead of having the skill set to either, how many of you own a sewing machine? How many of you own needle and thread with a thimble? You can get them at Dollar Tree. I promise you. To be able to mend little kids and stuff, test them. Your husband he have a labor job. He come in, he done tow his work pants. He may have another pair of work pants. These might be his favorite. Why you don't know how to go in there and sew it back together? So, you know what I mean? The buttons done popped off. You don't know how to sew the buttons back on by hand or machine. You ready to throw everything out and buy new clothes. Some of y'all so lazy. You rather buy, and I've known women like this, would rather buy new clothes than wash the ones that you got. Yeah. That kind of lazy. That kind of expenditure. You're not ready to be a wife. What's the whoredom part? I'm not just confining it to all the different men that you would have sex with outside because you don't have a husband and you have biological needs. So you're going to fulfill those needs with whoever's around that you want to fulfill those needs. But there are other needs that women have. The covering. And to get any other covering, to get any of the 4 P's, you got to outsource to different men all of this stuff. You got to be the whore for all of these men. And when I say whore, I mean you have to build rapport with various different men to get stuff from these men. Let's go back to Miss Blue Hair. The 3 things you need solid: a house, a car, and a job. Okay, let's take the house and the car. How do many women shop for cars? Because of how cute they look. That's how women choose cars. It's a cute color. It's a cute little, it's a cute little car. Right. Fiats are cute little cars. I would not dare. You understand me? They cute as a button. Ooh, the little video thing so cute. I would not get caught in that sardine can for nothing in the world. Okay? Women go into car dealerships and get finessed because you don't know a deal when you hear one. You don't know foolishness when you hear it. Your APR sky high because your credit bad. Okay? They done talked you up into gap coverage. But you gonna get the gap coverage because you can't stop texting while you driving. So you done been in 3 accidents in the last 12 months. So you might think you need gap coverage. Okay? A ridiculous down payment, and your car no high, and you need the full warranty on it because you don't know nothing about cars. And not only do you not know anything about cars, you don't have a husband that actually knows about cars. And even if he's not a car guru, he knows somebody that is. Your husband, you're not with your husband walking into the car dealership. He said, baby, I'm gonna buy you a car today. Come on. You come into the car dealership, they don't get cha-ching eyeballs because they see a goofball walking in, an uncovered woman thinking she a boss chick. They finna get all your money. They finna get all your money. They gonna upcharge you, upsell you, up the river. And you gonna walk out of there thinking you did something. And they gonna be laughing as soon, but the dealership door ain't gonna close good before they laugh. We got her, didn't we? Yeah, she was stupid. Did you upsell her on the visor thing? Yeah, I made her get 2 of them. Did you tell her the only way she could get her car fixed is to come back here to the dealership? Another place can't fix her car? Yeah, I told her that. Did she believe it? Yeah. Of course she did. I told her that with a straight face. The idiot. Let's go to your home. Let's say you buy the home without a hitch. How you going to maintain the home, beloved? Did you get an appraiser to go through that home to see, first of all, if you wasn't getting overcharged for this home. Do the home have problems? Is the wiring, it is bad. This wiring is 100 years old. It's not even up to code. You see that? See how that goes? See, this is not up to code. Go down in the basement. Oh, it floods down here. I smell the mildew. Floods down here. Do it flood down here? No. Yes, it do. It flood every winter. When the snow melt, your basement full. It ain't sealed properly and all that kind of stuff. You don't know that. You don't know that. Who you gonna call? Ghostbusters? When something go on, that AC go wrong and all of that type of stuff? Listen, let me tell you something. Let's go over something real quick. And we're going to go over a little bit of time, but that's okay because this is important. The top 10 most common car repairs in America is replacing the O2 sensor. Most women are not going to know what the heck I'm talking about. Most of the men in here, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Replace the O2 sensor. Replace the catalytic converter. Do you realize when you go to the emission test and you can't pass the emission, it's them two? That's why those are the top two. Because when you go to take your car to the emission and it failed the emission test, it's going to be the O2 sensor or it's going to be the catalytic converter or both. And when you go to the repair shop to get the emissions test, fix my car so it could pass the emission. That's what they doing. They going to charge you about $700 or $800 to do work that costs about $300. Then little O2 sensor, look, come on. Look up, Google the O2 sensor. Google a catalytic converter. You're going in, getting it. Okay? So replace the O2 sensor, replace the catalytic converter, replace the ignition coil, tighten or replace the fuel cap. A lot of y'all chicks don't understand that the check engine light that come on your dashboard can come on for a myriad of reasons. Some of them reasons is real dumb, and some of them reasons is imminent problems. You're going to have a problem. The check engine light will come on if you don't put that fuel cap on there good. If you don't click it down and it do them 2 clicks, your check engine light will come on. And y'all get scared because you don't know that. So when the check engine light come on, you just hoping that it start because you ain't even got the money to go get it. When if you had a husband and next time he get in the car, see the check engine light, the first thing he gonna do is check the gas cap. Because that's the simplest and typically the most common answer to that question. Process of elimination. He gonna go get this gas cap. Start the car back up, check engine light is off. Okay? Replace the thermostat. Replace the spark plugs. Replace the mass airflow sensor. Replace the spark plug wires. Replace the evap purge control valve and replacement of the evap purging solenoid. The men will understand exactly all 10 of them things I just said and probably can do that work himself, or he got a friend that he know that can do it. Okay? The top 10 most common maintenance property issues. So when you got a house, you're calling people for the air conditioner. That's 14% of all reported issues. Anything concerning air conditioning or HVAC, be it your doors, okay? Squeaking, rusty, locks, all of that type of stuff. That accounts for about 11% of the maintenance issues. Toilets, and sinks. So toilets is 8.3. Sinks is about 5% of the issues that you're going to call for maintenance in a home. Bathtubs, okay? Leaks, clogs, ceiling issues, all of that. Your drains, backed up drains, your refrigerator, okay? Your refrigerator start leaking, okay? You don't know that it need refrigerant. You don't know, just like your car's AC, right? So if your refrigerator start failing, your first thing is to go, well, I got to buy a new one. because you don't know. Lights, light bulbs, light issues, shower issues, and garbage disposal issues. How many women are ready to figure out from YouTube how to do any of that on your own because you don't have a man? Because you're not suitable to be a wife. Because you don't have the simple domestic skills and the mindset to be a wife. Because when the men that you're around, you talk to them, you're so busy having a D-swinging contest with them. All they hear is a woman that's a fool. The whoredom comes when you have to build all of these different relationships with these men to get things done. When you had a husband, the only man you really got to build rapport and relationship with is him. And he's the interface for all of that other stuff that you may need. Okay? When I was married, my husband was no handyman. He wasn't going to get out there and do a whole bunch of stuff. But you know who I had for car trouble? I had a daddy. Cars was that man's life. That's the only reason I know anything about the O2 sensor and the cat. That's the only reason I know. That the little information I got from him. I got that from him. I got that from him. He sat there and taught me the battery and the this and the that. He sat there and did that. I didn't know nothing about that stuff. Wasn't interested in it until I had to get a car. Okay. So much money was saved because my father could, Daddy. He know you want something when you say daddy, huh? The car doing something funny. What does it sound like? What is it feeling like? And if I could describe that accurately to him, he was better than a diagnostic tool. He's better than a diagnostic tool. All I had to do was tell him what it sound like, what it feel like. That's your starter, baby. That's your ignition switch is going out. That's why it's clicking like that. Oh, that don't cost nothing. I'll be over there in a little bit. Or you bring the car over here. Next time you come over here, I'll have it. I'll put it on. Some of them visits with my father, I was bringing my car. Daddy gonna fix it. Daddy gonna fix it. But that's covering. That's covering. But what if you don't got no daddy that's gonna fix it? Now you got to go to a repairman and hope he don't jack the price. Hope he don't tell you that what's wrong with your car is the hip bone is connected to the eye socket when really it should be connected to the rotator cuff, and that's why your car not starting. And you got to be like, oh, okay, because you don't know. And that costs $800 when really it costs $400. Okay? You don't know when you getting taken for a brake job. They telling you getting a whole brake job. Do you understand that a brake job is not only the brake pads, it's the rotor, it's all of that. You got to change all of that. They charging you for changing a rotor, and he slapped the pad on there to make the brake light go out on your dashboard. Okay? The men that you invite into your home, the HVAC man, the plumber, the whoever, the electrician, the this one and that one, got to come in and do work in your place. He come in, he got to see, he in your private domain. He see all how stuff laid out. You got your stuff all over here, your stuff all, what kind of dishes you got, what kind of pans you got, what kind of furniture you got, what kind of this you got. It's all, he all in your house. And when these men come in and see you, they see a fool. Oh, you an uncovered fool. You must be some type of slut or something. Because you ain't got no man come in here and do that. Men take a whole different approach when they deal with you versus when they deal with them with your husband. Whole different approach, whole different energy, whole different demeanor, everything. So when we did have to call somebody in maintenance or something like that to come in, I would be the one to make the appointment. My husband say, baby, go ahead and schedule it for such and such day. Okay, baby. Make the phone call. They come in. They don't even see me. He answered the door. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's a man in here. It's a man in here. You deal with that man. My husband never put me in front of men to deal with them, and he was around. And you deal with it. And the reason why he didn't do that is because I wasn't one of these independent chicks. I wasn't study telling him what I didn't need out of him. I was a baby bird. Everything he had, I needed it. Okay? I was a kitten. Everything he had, I needed it. You understand that? Everything he had, I needed it. And I didn't make no bones about it. I need that. I need that. You all right? Well, you got it? I do not have it. I absolutely do not. It is absolutely out of hand. Yes, it is. In turn, I had the domestic skill that made his life easier. I learned how to sew. I was making clothes for everybody in the house. I was making their wardrobe. My family didn't have to buy clothes. Outside of buying underwear and like socks and stuff, my family didn't have to buy clothes. They didn't have to go to the store and buy no clothes. All we had to do was go to the material store and get material. You never believe how much cheaper it is. You will never pay them prices again. Once you know how stuff is made, this is why I don't buy really expensive clothes, because I know how to make it. I know what it took for them to make it. If a button pop off my husband's shirt, he ain't got to buy a new shirt. All he got to do is bring me the shirt and the button. He ain't even got to bring me the button. I lost the button. I got a stash of buttons. How many of you got a sewing machine in your house? How many of you got hand needle and thread in your house? You can get that out of Dollar Tree. All you need is a thread, the needle, and a thimble so you can push that needle. Y'all making a big deal out of cooking. What about cleaning? If you got all that dust and gunk and grime all in the corners of your house, baby, your house dirty. I don't care if you really did pick up that shirt finally off the couch from 2 weeks ago. Your house is dirty, beloved. Straighten it up is not cleaning. That's not cleaning. That is not cleaning. It's not. That rug you got, you hit it with the vacuum air once somebody needs shampooing. That's why your room stink. The rug is dirty. You laid out on it and your dog done farted on it. You got the shampoo that. You got to clean that. Now you want somebody to come in and shampoo your whole living room. That's another man with another rapport you got to build. And all the men are making judgments. Oh, you some type of hoe. Got kids in here, no man. This one ain't worth nothing. Then you want a deal. Well, can you cut me a deal? Well, how much does such and such gonna cost? What you gonna do for me? And then when you get one of them, now you feel, violated because he wants something for the deal you want. Girl, if all y'all don't knock that off, doomed to a life of whoredom. Before we cut out, I want to draw everybody's attention to Black Lives Matter, the petition that we have for Black Lives Matter. We're holding them accountable for the $90 million theft that they did from the Black community. So if you also want to hold them accountable, go ahead and click the link in the description box, sign the petition, share it, and also contribute to it if you can. Also sound off in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Like, share, subscribe to the channel if you have not. Once again, I'm your host, The Crimson Cure, and this was my perspective. Bye-bye, Crimsonites.
Hey guys, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell. And if you've got more to say on the topic, leave a comment down below. Also, don't forget to support our sponsor who so graciously supports this channel by clicking the description box and the link for A-Game at agameherbal.com. You can go ahead and get a 10% discount off of your next purchase using the code Kendra10. This has been yet another Crimson Cure production, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.